a false statement.
Whether it be trade deals, whether it be where we just talk economics, the state of the economy, the country's hot right now. I mean, the market's up. We saw the inflation numbers yesterday were far better than experts would have estimated. And I mean, look, he got his one big beautiful bill passed, and I think we're only starting to see the economy heat up.
Okay, so can I ask one question?
You can.
And this is the take him literally or take him literally, take him figuratively question, right?
Okay.
Because we've all been debating for the last several months on this show and everywhere whether we're supposed to have our hair on fire or not about the tariffs and whether the tariffs are going to impact the economy, right? Yesterday, the president went after Goldman Sachs because that economist had said that he thought there'd be a recession as a result of the tariffs. Now, his original report, if you go back and look at it, was based on the idea that China might be at, 145% tariff rates. And so that calculation, the sort of the hair on fire thing at that point was if he actually does what he says he's going to do, yes, the economy might do that. It didn't do that in part because he didn't do that. And so what is, to the extent that you're like a mind reader of the president. What should the business community, how should the business community think about what he says versus what he's going to do?
This is not complicated. He wants what's best for America. It's not ideological. And he wants what's best both for capital and labor. And he wants the market to succeed. He wants wages to go up. And look, you look at the trade deals. The only reason we got the trade deals, which are inarguably wins and victories across the board, whether it be Japan, Philippines, EU, I think we will see a very good China deal, I hope, in the next couple of months, is because you use tariffs as a way to bring people to the table. And tariffs have largely been used as two things, national security components or as revenue generators. He has now created a third category, which is we're going to use it as a negotiation tactic. And he has the whole world spinning, and they're coming to the Oval Office wanting to get a deal done, wanting to come into the U.S. markets. And he's also recalibrated the way that we are financing the government. And a lot of the experts would say, hey, if you have any tariffs at all, and just to push back a little bit, it's not just the 145% tariff. They said, hey, if you have a 10% tariff, we're going to see massive inflation. If you have a 20%, we've now had 90 days of tariffs in place across the board. And the report yesterday, and the market responded, because the market doesn't lie. The inflation just wasn't there. The structural inflation was not there. And if it comes in the next couple months, then obviously we'll correct it. But the prices have not raised.
There really is a dichotomy of people in this country. Half the people, maybe not half, but there are a lot of people that look at Trump and say, you know what? Like Charlie, I think he's a negotiator. I've seen what he's done in the past. I think that he knows what he's doing. That's what they say. Whereas other people say, are you out of your mind completely? This guy has no idea. He's bankrupted.
There's individuals who can hold both ideas in their mind. By the way,
did you think he knew what he was doing with